What's going on? I'm back. I took a break for a while. I was learning how to fly airplanes for a major legacy US airline. I don't want to mention my employer's name, but anyway. Um yeah, so and then I was trying to get my stream all set back up. Let's see. All right, I got to get the sound going there. Give me 1 second. How now, brown cow? There we go. All right. So, oh yeah, I wanted to change the color of the lights too. So yeah, things are good. Finished training with the airline and flew a couple of trips. And when I flew my when you get done with training in the simulator, you do what's called initial operating experience, IOE. And you fly with a training captain or a line check airman, whatever you want to call them. And they basically take you from, being able to fly it in the sim to being able to fly the airplane in revenue operations. So, yeah. So got two trips for IOE, and then I actually bid a line for the remainder of December, and I got it. So I had a 3-day trip that led right into Christmas Eve, and then another 3-day trip that started late Christmas Day, and ended on the 27th, and that's the last time I flew. So the stream title Short Call Stream. Short Call, I am on Short Call Reserve, meaning that if the airline calls, if my phone rings, I have 2.5 hours to be at the airport. So I live 25 minutes away from the airport, so 2.5 hours, not that big of a deal. So anyway, my track IR moved. Just some settings here. Well, got a lot of stuff open. Stealing resources. I'll leave Discord. Track IR. Centered back. All right. Well, streaming machines over here, so I keep looking this way because that's where OBS is. I need to see something. All right. Daughter's texting me from school. She's at school. Yes, I know she is. So she's 9. We didn't get her a phone. We got her it's called a Gizmo watch. And she can send us text messages and voice messages. So, anyway, good times. All right. So, let's see. I'm not sure if I've got everything set up correctly, so we keep forgetting to look at the camera. I'm going to be pushing buttons, and if things don't work, then fixed. And there we go. Okay. No mic. Hear anything? It's back. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Yeah. Well, welcome to the stream. I appreciate you dropping by. Checking all my little settings out here. Oh, there we go. That one's kind of cool. That's what I was looking for. It's the color of it. All right. I figure I'd jump into some oops. Any that are particularly busy. Try to stay on the Wolfpack servers. Place to be. Yeah, well, thanks. I appreciate it. I appreciate you watching them. They're fun to make. Kind of introduce me to the video editing software and how that all works, and it was actually really cool. Had a good time making them. It's certainly time consuming, but really cool to be able to make some of those videos and get to see what goes into it. So it was fun. Try out this foothold option here. Press, got it up. Do I have to? Yes, of course. Future? No, I absolutely am. Idea for got a couple ideas for videos. Need to I've got a couple ideas. I think one of them, I'm messing around with some other aircraft. Got the Spitfire. Gonna get into maybe doing some warbird flying, but I don't know if I'm going to do any videos on that. What I do want to do is a video on storage. All of the changes that have happened. Like I so started training with my airline at the beginning of October. I was in training basically through middle of December. Then I flew a bunch of trips after that, and then I've just been crazy busy. So, and I had taken a lot of my streaming stuff apart. I need to take my laptop with me, and that's the streaming machine. And anyway, so I'd taken a lot of things apart. Had to put it all back together. Now DCS doesn't want to log in. Let's quit. Yeah, so I had to get everything put back together. Working and trying to do everything I need to do around the house, and now it's like the first chance I had to get back online. Yeah, just trying to get everything back up and running. I think I'm there. Issues here and there. I got to get SRS updated, and all that. So, Vander Stew, hey, welcome. Yeah, my pleasure. Enjoyed making the videos. Yeah, VR. So you'll see, I got the track IR going right now because VR it just kills frames. I can't seem to get a good enough resolution for streaming or recording videos, for that matter, flying in VR. So, it is what it is. I'll fly in 2D when I'm streaming or recording. I'll fly in VR when it's just me. I think that's it's certainly better for the viewer if it's in 2D, because then the resolution looks good, the frames are good, everything. And in VR, like, I've got everything cranked way down in VR, and I'm getting like 30 to 35 frames. If I crank it all up, it's not playable. And whereas in 2D with track IR, I'm able to have everything turned all the way up, and you'll see it comes through actually just fine. We're loading. The AMD I've actually been looking for 4090, and you just can't find them. Not that I can really afford it, I just like to actually see one in the wild. I haven't seen one. And I'm on first year pilot pay, so it's not that great, contrary. So I gotta take it easy on that. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. If I saw 4090 in the wild, I'd pay for it. So many ways, but yeah. Go ahead and jump in this Apache. For airlines, I actually finished training for airlines, so I'm a line pilot. The title of the stream is short call, because I'm sitting reserve today. I'm on short call, and so my phone could ring at any time, and the stream will end because I'll be headed to work. All right, let's see what's going on here. I am not familiar with this mission. I have not played it. We're all the way out here in Napa. And man, I gotta go all the way out here. Just a long way. Inca. All right. Screw the route. We're just going to fly straight across. Thanks. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's fun. I was able to leave the Army and go right to a good airline, so pretty happy about that. And yeah, now I just got to get enough seniority to actually have a schedule so I can have my own life. Let's TSD. Oh, let's turn this on. Back phase. Why is it shaking so much? Threats, targets, coordinates. I think I got everything. I don't like having the monocle. I had that turned off at one point. Let's see. Not gonna let me run that. Basic utility program. There's a lot of stuff that has changed. There's stuff actually works now, like the perf page. 71% required to hover. IGE, 88% OGE. That's VA, that's free air temperature. Train CG, max torque available. Okay, cool. I'll let you on the chaff until you're there. Okay. Cool. Gotta remember to do that. Streams, looks, and sounds good. Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Glad everything is up and running. Alright, so we're basically gonna head this way, due east. Pick up a 090 and track that direction. Let's see here. I gotta remember how to do all this stuff. I don't know. Wanted. Positions on tabs. We're just gonna go directly to Waypoint. Hit the W. Could have just hit it right there. Alright. Works. Alright. Here we go. All around. Oh yeah, I put the spring back on my pedals because I was flying airplanes. Go ahead and start taxiing for me. Brakes released. And forward. We'll be in transition symbology, just so we can see what wings level looks like. And we can unlock the tail wheel. Ooh. Good boy. There it goes. Unlock the tail wheel. Yep. So right about in here. Block light is out. Round. Coming up.
Radar. 12 o'clock. Searching.
12 o'clock searching. Cleared the runway before I crossed it, but oops. Trim it out. Thought I trimmed it out. Go. Indicators are up now. Thought I mapped some switches. There we go. There's one. This guy? Nope, not that one. Just gonna turn it on. So let me get this aircraft back in trim there. Trim it, sir. Trim it. I see. There we go. Now it's armed. Lights are off. Set my trim. Really only try to use the trim if I need to do a hold now. Otherwise, I just hold the controls. Because so commenting on some of my videos lately, people have been asking about setups and trim and all that. And basically, I've got a Thrustmaster Warthog set up. And I've got the stick on a 200mm extension, so the spring is not so strong, I guess you would say, which makes it easier to just hold position. I just do that. I really want to get something to put behind my back. Reach the full throw of the cyclic, but I can reach it. I just have to stretch my arm a little bit further than I would like. So if I put something behind my back, even a pillow works. Just keep forgetting to grab one. But thought I'd jump on, get a quick stream in for crew scheduling calls. If they do call, you'll hear my ringtone for crew scheduling. It's the Imperial March from Star Wars. Oh, I gotta change my trimmer settings. Is looking okay. I want to get the colors favorite stream. I want to fix that little tree. And my doorbell. Alright, 19 clicks. Cyclic climb there. Over torque there. Whatever. I try not to over torque it. You know, sometimes it just happens. You know, there aren't any mechanics who are going to yell at me. There aren't any investigations that are going to happen. It's just reset, reload. I try to be realistic. You know, sometimes you just gotta yank the guts out of it. Mod for the Apache that installs the bags. Oh, the bag. Yeah. Why would you want to do that? Just fly at night. Unless you just want to, you know, throw some panties on your head and fly around screaming, I am the greatest! I mean, yeah. Is a livery, in fact? Yeah, change the settings, fly at night. The bag is good for what it does, which is train you how to use just the one eye. But in reality, it's nice to have that second eye open and available to be able to spot things unaided.
Radar. 12 o'clock. Searching.
Hey, we got a, what do you call that? Roll? Bot? What do you mean, admin? I had those blocked. Guess you can't block them all.
SA-15. 12 o'clock. Searching. Rolling.
Alright.
12 o'clock.
10
Searching.
clicks. We're starting to get pinged. Threats are searching. I'll go over this hill here. Alright, wake up, George.
Pausing Hellfire. Aircraft's armed. And slaved. Slaved.
George, what do you do?
Radar. 11 o'clock. Searching.
Slaving. Deslaving.
Out there. Oh, tree.
I don't know where he went.
You don't know where he went.
CSU.
Is there somebody
12
out there?
o'clock. Searching.
Go to dogehype.com. The hell? You have somebody else's channel to go bug? Like, go find one of them big streamers. You know, they turn all that shit off. Thanks.
Slaving. Slaved.
Oh,
I don't know where he went.
Alright.
Radar. 12 o'clock. Searching.
Alright, I am going to trim it out and throw in some holes. I gotta change my trim settings. I don't like that. I need to. I don't even remember what trim setting I have. I need to take a look at that. Was it trim on my pedal? They must have reset all of the settings because, like, monocle, didn't have that before.
Forward left.
Oh, hey now. That's a bad guy. Shooting at me? You're not be shooting at me. I'm still in friendly territory. dude. What's going on here? So I didn't have the monocle
Radar.
visible before.
11
I
o'clock.
turned that
Searching.
off. And then, what else?
Radar.
The trimmer.
12 o'clock. Searching.
I had, that set. I feel
Radar.
like that stuff has
11 o'clock.
changed.
Searching.
I'll land here when we get up to this waypoint.
CSU. 12 o'clock.
Friendlies.
Searching.
Before we go into engine
Missile.
territory.
Missile. Aft left. Rolling. 1 o'clock. Searching. CSU. 1 o'clock. Tracking.
Oh, my boys are getting attacked here.
Missile. Missile. Aft left. Engine 1 out.
Oh,
Engine 1
I
out.
am getting shot.
Engine 1
Son
out.
of a...
Rotor RPM low. Engine 1 out. Rotor
Aircraft's
RPM
armed.
low.
Aircraft's
Engine
armed.
1 out. Engine 1 out.
Who's shooting at
Engine
me?
1 out. Engine 1 out.
Oh,
Engine
this
1
guy
out.
here.
Engine 1
Whatever.
out.
SU-25.
Engine 1 out. Engine 1 out.
Flew
engine
all
1
that
out.
way.
Engine 1 out. Engine 1 out. Engine 1 out.
All that way just to crash at the farm. Well, she did tell me. Alright. Let me do something here. While we're sitting on the ground, dead, useless. That's not. Option. Special. Well, let me guess. It's going to be one of those things I can only change from. Alright. Capping. That's right. You need some cap. First missile launch queue. I heard those missile launches, but I guess I didn't think they were directed at me. Special. Here. Central position. Pedals. Do not want. Do not want the monocle. Oh, my guy doesn't need to be all suited up like that. Okay. Let's try this again. Yeah, I guess I didn't think there were hostiles flying out there, so. Live and learn, right? Let's see. Told you my 9-year-old is texting me from her watch. She wants to go home. School lets out in like 15 minutes. I gotta text her back. Kids. All right. Did an Apache and air show years ago. Piloting. Let me try that. Yeah, exactly. You don't even notice the monocle when you're wearing it. You really don't. You see the symbology. Obviously, the glass on the monocle is slightly tinted, but you really don't notice it. I've never noticed it. Here we go. Try this again. Maybe. Exactly. Just like when you put on glasses. Let everything load up here. Okay. guess since I know they're hostile, I will be a little more careful. I didn't get a good threat brief, I guess. Alright. Show page is good. Mission sources, TADS. Alright. Oh, need to go direct to open 3. Okay, here we go. Power, start rolling forward. Just a minute. Back. Okay, how about now? There we go.
Radar. Searching.
Alright, the sound is working. Not sure what that was. I'm going to try to expedite the departure here. So, let's see. Show, attack, decryption. Threats. Go. All good. Let's get some video here. I think that is everything we need. Off we go. Use the brakes. Power. Forward. Tail wheel. Lock the tail wheel. Lock light is out. Lock selected. Coming up. Alright, I'm going to get it trimmed out. Heading about 090. Almost clear. And ugly if it hadn't been. Little right pedal. This should do it.
Radar.
Yes, central position trimmer, so much nicer. Wonder when that all got reset. Probably the last patch. Alright, now got all that set up. Oh shoot, still got my spring on my pedals, so. Oh, stop. Alright. Let's trim it back out. A little high here at 200 feet. We're still a little ways from the bad guys, so. There's that. Now let's go out. Correct. 3. Out. Alright. Now maybe we're cooking with gas. Reset the trim. Power, nose it over, off we go. Wouldn't fly under wires in real life. This is DCS, so doing it. Yeah, so everything all seems to happen at once. Yard guy, kids coming home from school. Waiting for the Imperial March to sound. Work telling me I gotta come in and go fly. So, like, my bag it's packed. It's ready to go. Everything but, like, toiletries. And my laptop. I carry my laptop in my rolling bags. If I carry it in my other bag, my flight kit bag, that bag just gets so heavy. The rolling bag is in the cockpit with me, so it gets stored. I know it's not getting thrown around. I just keep my laptop in there. Now I keep some clothes between it and the outer edges of the suitcase, but that way, you know, I can't do DCS from the laptop. It just doesn't have the power. It's a few years old. I mean, it's pretty stout for a gaming laptop. It was got a 1050 Ti, I think, or maybe it was 1060. I'm not sure. I don't remember. It's a few years old, like I said. But it, you know, I can play Call of Duty on it. Never got the ASC gun. Look down and fly without crashing. I wonder if they've made any improvements to the AI and its ability to see you from like anywhere. That is pretty annoying. Like, I don't know. Like George can spot targets that behind trees. That's some, yeah, it's not right. I don't enjoy that. I think that's certainly something that needs to get fixed. Just like the AI, I mean, quite honestly, if I'm hovering in the treetops, you shouldn't be able to see me. But they do. They can. Well, it's a game, right? It's a pretty doggone accurate simulation style game, but at the end of the day, it's a game.
Radar, 12 o'clock, searching.
Radar, 12 o'clock, searching. We're about 15 clicks out. Waypoint 3. I'll slow it down once we get within 10. Start to move a little more tactically. The spring off my pedals for helicopter flying. It's not hard to on and take off. MFG crosswinds, so if you're familiar with those, pretty easy to just pop the spring off when you don't want it.
Radar, 12 o'clock, searching.
I just forgot. Alright, George.
Pausing Hellfire.
Hey,
Rolling. 12
Rocks.
o'clock,
Welcome
searching.
to the
SA-15,
stream.
12 o'clock,
Great you being
searching.
here. Just getting back into the streaming game after being gone for a little while. A few months. Glad you decided to drop by. Tell your friends. Alright. A little fast. Gonna slow it down.
Radar, 11 o'clock, searching.
Follow me on YouTube. Awesome. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I try to, try to make videos that help the community and, help people learn how to tame this beast a little bit. It's a pretty awesome aircraft, and Eagle Dynamics, for all of the crap that everybody gives them about it, the different thing, everything that's wrong with it, Eagle Dynamics did a great job. I mean, yeah, as with any module, there are things that need to be improved, but you know, this is like a 98% solution. Yeah, there's obviously things that they can't put in here, things that they don't have access to, things that they just don't know about. But as far as, you know, what they could have, like, you know, if 100% were perfect for things that they have access to, I'd give it a 95, I guess. It's really good. I enjoy it. Does the flight model need some tweaks? Sure. Are there some inaccuracies across a whole bunch of things? Yes. It's really good. And I'm glad that you're dropping by to watch. Let's see.
Aircraft's armed.
Did you see anything
Deslaving. Target lost.
Friendlies. Well, yeah, I experienced some problems too, but just like you, they're me, not the module itself. Alright, we are about 3 clicks away from waypoint 3.
Rolling. 12 o'clock. Searching.
Hopefully the bad guys have decided to go hide, or the red air anyway. The rudder and landing. Yeah, that's so that's the thing about flying helicopters. You're constantly moving
Radar.
both hands and
11
both
o'clock.
feet.
Searching.
And when I say constantly moving, I'm not talking about like huge movements, you know, just tiny, you know, moving back and forth, back and forth. About that much, quite honestly. Actually, that's probably too much. Understanding the flight path vector, yeah. You know, basically, as far as the flight path vector, you,
Radar. 11 o'clock. Searching.
fly it to where you want it to be, and then just try to keep it there. I know that that's overly simplified, but start slowing it back. All right, here's my friendlies at waypoint 3. So right now, you see the flight path vector is on top of the home plate symbol in
Missile. Forward.
that general vicinity. Somebody's shooting. Alright, red air is here. And I have no way to defend against areas. The labels are turned on here too. Oh, too fast.
Missile. Missile. Forward. Radar. 12 o'clock.
shooting.
Searching. SA-15.
Well, yeah. So pretty hard to defend against air. What is that? Is that another frog? Yeah. He's just hanging out there. Alright. Well, it is what it is. Alright. So... go take care of this guy. Gotta change gears here. Alright. Let's see. For armament. Nothing. I wonder if my Apache had anything. Didn't even look. Gun crew. Rearm refuel. It's taking air to air. Load out.
Request rearming.
I gotta try to remember how to fly this airplane. Been a long time since I flew.
Flight
You think
controls.
over
Flight
torque
controls.
when landing, causing the nose to go right aggressively? Yeah. Definitely gotta be smoother on this. Tell people, I made a comment on one of my videos
Rearming complete.
earlier today. Somebody was talking. And what I said was, you've got to basically, when you're flying, holding the cyclic, wiggle your fingers a little bit. Maybe fly with on your two fingers. Goes like that. Because when you grip controls like that, you have a really hard time making those final. Anything you do is coming from your shoulder, arm, wrist, and your forearm. So you're not going to be able to make those really precise, really fine movements. So, you know, if you fly holding the stick like that and then just holding the collective, or if you're using a throttle, just really small movements, that really helps. I'm on the Wolfpack Foothole server, whatever server that is, 13, I think. It's a Caucasus. Looks like it. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna see if I can get to it. Said I gotta remember how to fly the Hornet. Here we go. I suppose I shouldn't be driving around in air-to-air mode on the ground, but just easier to turn everything on right now. Especially since I don't remember. Honestly, I can't remember if I even have all the controls mapped. See if I can go take out that SU-24. Oh, it takes forever just to taxi. Extensions is a must. I like having an extension. I feel like it's better for me. 200mm extension. And it's mounted on a platform that's about 9 or 10 inches off the floor. And that puts it at the right height. I would like it a little bit closer to me because it's kind of too far forward. But it's close enough. It allows for a little more precise control movement, which, you know, you can kind of replicate through curves, but I prefer the extension. And then here we go. And then with the extension, east. Lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, the extensions. So the other thing the extension does is it gives a little bit of, the head of the stick has more leverage, I guess. What I mean to say is that the spring is it just feels a lot looser. It's not as stiff. The spring is not as stiff. There. That's what I want to say. Alright. All this stuff off? It is not even on. Getting notifications about other people getting assigned trips. think they're all for tomorrow. Alright, where is this clown? There's bad guy. I'm not a very good fighter pilot, so I'm probably going to get shot down here. Yep, there goes. I guess I didn't hit that guy. Oh well. I can try it again. Ooh, alright. I got somebody in here. Maybe he'll go shoot down some of these guys. Stick to finding Apache. Like I said, I'm not a very good fighter pilot. Let me go back. Try it again. Yeah, you know what. You guys didn't come here to watch me fly Hornets. Why didn't I evade? Yeah, like I said, I'm not a very good fighter pilot, so... evading? I don't even know I don't even know how my controls are mapped, quite honestly, in the F-18. Like, I didn't have my gear mapped correctly, so... my gear handle.
Rotor RPM low.
So... I get back to what I know here. Let's see. EST. Go. Hopefully, with some fighter cover, I can actually go out and prosecute some targets. That's that page. Hey, maybe I should see if... yeah, I got heavy hellfire. Okay. Heavy hellfire, we'll keep it. I think that's it. Alright. Here we go. Oh, I need to go... let's go... correct. The enemy has launched an intercept mission against our cargo transport. Air MiG-21's here. I mean, like, I was here last time. And that bad guy came in from somewhere over here. Took me out. I can't, I have no defense against fighters. The bad thing about the Apache. You hear RWR alarm, you brake left or right, or better you go cold. Yeah. No, I'm with you. I just don't, I don't know if I have my chaff mapped. I tried pushing a button, it didn't work. AI? Where's that? UZ11. All right. Let's see. All right, let's get on. Yeah. It's, you know, I do what I can. Do what I can. Let's go fly escort first. Maybe we can do that. Drag the nose across the ground? It, see if I can catch him. Blackhawk is just a touch faster than the Apache, so... Remember, in the Apache would cruise somewhere between 100 and 110, and the Blackhawk would cruise at 130. You know. 130, I'm pulling like max torque and going as fast as I can in the Apache. And then, you know, you get the DCS Apache roll. It likes to roll at high speeds, and I don't
Radar.
know why.
10 o'clock. Searching.
Because it doesn't do that in real life. I think it's trying to, like, simulate treating blade stall, but it doesn't really happen at 130 knots. Getting close. We're gaining on him. What's that torque, buddy? You go 100 knots. Staggered right him. Oh, Jesus.
Rotor RPM high.
He's going slow. No wonder I caught him so fast. He doing 90 knots? Jeez.
Radar. 6 o'clock. Searching. Radar.
He's Doing like
11
80
o'clock.
knots.
Searching.
Five disc separation. Gotta bring it in just a little bit closer. Of course, you watch. As soon as I get close to him, he's gonna make a right turn right into me. Three discs here. This is a good spot. Two discs. He's doing about 80 knots. So this is not how you would fly an
Radar.
escort.
11 o'clock.
FYI.
Searching. Radar.
You're not going to fly in
11
parade
o'clock.
formation with
Searching.
him. Jesus. What are you doing, dude?
Radar. 11 o'clock. Searching.
You're going to get a shot down. Here in the stratosphere. Go to a trail.
Radar. 3 o'clock. Searching.
Like popped way up and then just freaking dropped like a rock. Not sure what he's doing. Probably, I had to guess, trying to maintain a radar altitude, but be flying right through his rotor wash right there. He's not maintaining a speed, that's for sure. Speeding up and slowing down and going up and going down.
Radar. 11 o'clock. Searching. Radar. 3 o'clock. Searching.
So how would I fly an escort mission?
SA-15. 12 o'clock. Searching.
Would be in a combat spread, a loose formation, and I use that with air quotes. And I would not be this close to him.
12 o'clock. Searching.
We backed off
Radar.
probably
6 o'clock.
a mile.
Searching.
Yeah, I think what this thing is programmed to do... Oh, Jesus. There's a Hornet. I think what this Blackhawk is programmed to do is fly a radar altitude. It might be doing 80 knots. I think it's set to 80. If I had to guess.
Radar. 11 o'clock. Searching.
Then,
SA-15. 12 o'clock. Searching.
Definitely not classified. I haven't flown an Apache in 18 years. I don't even remember anything classified about it. Recommended altitude to fly the Apache.
Missile. Forward.
I mean, most of the time we're gonna fly
Radar. 12
low,
o'clock. Searching.
grain flight in the trees. So, grain flight can be
Radar. 11
basically
o'clock.
from
Searching.
0
SA-15.
to
12 o'clock. Searching.
200 feet above the ground. At 200 feet, we're pretty much flying straight and
12
level.
o'clock.
And we
Searching.
can fly, as fast as we need to. NOE is 0 to 40 feet. Nap of the Earth. 0 to 40 feet and 40 knots. And basically
Missile, forward.
flying exactly how I am right now. Right in the treetops. Sometimes below the tops of the trees. Flying to keep
12 o'clock, searching.
what's called nose to tail trim, which means we're flying with the nose directly behind the tail. Basically what that means is we're not flying sideways. So, because you don't want to be trimmed out aerodynamically, but be flying kind of like this because you're crabbed into the wind, and then have your tail smack something over here on this side, sticking out. Just generally want to keep the tail behind the nose because you've already cleared that. You flew through it.
Missile, forward right. Missile, forward right.
Got a little fur ball going over there. Alright. Daniel took out the SU-25 that's been harassing me. I'm going to pick it up. We're going to move out to waypoint 3.
SA-15, 12 o'clock, searching.
Killed a MiG-21. Killed 2 MiG-21. And an SU-25. Man, that's awesome.
SA-15, 12 o'clock, searching.
Now if I can just avoid getting shot down by
Radar,
surface-to-air missiles.
1 o'clock, searching.
Hopefully that Blackhawk doesn't get shot down. I'm gonna pick it up, try to get out there, see if we can
Radar,
lose some
11
targets.
o'clock, searching.
Was and gun.
I'll leave the CMOS in auto. Rollers am I using? So I have a Thrustmaster Warthog set up, stick and throttles, but I'm not using the throttles to fly. I use the throttles just for the power levers though. I have a Verpal Collective, the Hawk head, and I've got MFG crosswind pedals. So I got a really decent setup.
Radar, 10
I
o'clock,
had time to
searching.
figure out what I wanted and what I needed during COVID while I was working from home.
Radar, 11
And
o'clock, searching.
I'd have my work computer up doing work, and I'd have my home computer up watching all of the good
SA-15, 12 o'clock, searching.
streamers and YouTubers. Just watching them, seeing what they did, how they flew, what they used.
Radar, 10 o'clock, searching.
It was nice. I was able to figure out what was good and what I wanted. So, and there's a lot of good stuff out there, especially, you know, lately. Been a lot more
Radar, 11
people,
o'clock, searching.
a lot more companies putting out quality flight controls. There we go. Cover symbology. I forgot where my symbology was.
Aircraft's armed. Slaving.
Alright, what do you see out there, George? Anything? No?
And slaving.
No?
Radar. 11 o'clock.
And slaving.
Searching.
So apparently, I was reading through some of the patch notes earlier today, and PD made mention. I don't remember if it was the most recent set of patch notes or if it was a few back, but basically they're going to start, hopefully soon, we'll have George have the ability to automatically search for targets without us having to point him in a direction. That will be good. OG hover, here we are. Trim it out. Trim. Come on.
Slaving. Deslaving.
What do you see, George? Anything? No? Daniel with the cap. That's awesome. Wing. Yeah, I haven't, I know Wing's putting out some stuff. I haven't really looked at it to see what they're making as far as collectives, because gotta collect. I'm not in the market. I'll put it that way. Not saying mine is any better or any worse. I'm not in the market anymore, especially now that I am retired from the Army in my second career. Gotta wait until I hit that second year pay to be able to afford some of the nicer stuff.
I'm deslaved.
Yeah, so I haven't really looked at England's putting out. ABT rotor, curve. Yeah, my
Radar.
advice
11
is
o'clock. Searching.
put in curve. Put in as much curve as you need. And then once you get used to that, maybe start working it out if you want. You don't have to, but I started, if you look at some of my earlier videos, you'll see where I recommended using a curve.
Lost sight of target.
Here we go.
Blazing.
What do you got? What do you got, George?
No inner visibility on target. Lost sight of target. No inner visibility on target. No inner visibility on
We're gonna
target.
have to maneuver.
Target lost. I don't know where he went.
If you want to, you
don't know
just,
where he went.
all right, George, stop.
No. Lost sight of target.
Are you done?
No inner visibility. Lost sight of. I'm deslaved.
Thank you. So once you get used to flying it with a curve, if you want to start backing the
Radar.
curve out.
12 o'clock. Searching.
I got to the point where I was able to take out
Radar.
pretty
11
much
o'clock.
all of my
Searching.
curves. And I mean, it flies pretty nice. Let's maneuver and see if I can approach these guys over here. Again, the labels are on, so you can see exactly where there's some guys hiding. Makes it hard to pretend that I don't know where they are and actually maneuver tactically. But hey.
Radar.
I'm
11
deslaved.
o'clock. Searching.
George can't see him now. We're 8 clicks from that position.
Radar. 12 o'clock. Searching.
What we'll do is we're going to move up to this next ridge line right here. Stop there, unmask, see if we can see anything, and
Radar. 12 o'clock.
know
Searching.
what to do next. Flying very low and very fast. Not something I would normally do. Normally we'd be a little higher, or we would be a lot slower. Start slowing back. So slowing down. Let's see, there's some really good videos. Brad Mix put out some awesome videos. Would go watch his stuff. You want to learn just flying the Apache. It's got some great videos on how we actually do things, how we train to fly the aircraft, and what the standards are for the maneuvers. And they're really good. I really enjoyed watching them. And but anyway. See, I've got
Radar.
the
9 o'clock.
acceleration
Searching.
cue and the velocity vector. Do the acceleration cue when I want to slow down is I just put it right behind the top of the velocity vector. Just keep moving it back and moving it back gradually.
Radar.
And then once
10
I get it
o'clock. Searching.
inside the length of the line of sight reticle, I'll go ahead and switch back to hover symbology. See, just kind of jumps back up to the top, less than 6 knots. Continue trying to walk it. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to get into a stable hover. Now, hold modes. It's my crutch. Don't be afraid to use it as a crutch until you can hover. And I'm even doing it right now because often take a breath, relax for just a second before I figure out exactly what it is I'm going to do. So what I am going to do is I'm going to unmask the aircraft, increasing the collective. Should have turned off the altitude. Now let's look out here. Start scanning. Front seater's scanning. Looking for anything.
CSU.
Slaving.
8 o'clock.
Deslaving.
Rotor RPM 5.
Taking fire.
No inner visibility on target.
I have no idea where that came from. Oh shoot. Did I fly by it? There's guys right here. No wonder. How come they didn't shoot at me when I flew by them the first time? Whoa, what's going on?
CSU. 12 o'clock. Tracking.
Oh man. And they kind of came out of nowhere. They were moving down the road. This convoy was moving down the road. I can unmask.
Slaving. I'm deslaving.
Radar. 6 o'clock. Searching.
Tracking
CSU.
target.
12 o'clock. Tracking.
Laser on. Pausing Hellfire. Engaging.
Shoot. Oh, let's see if I can not die. Alright, I didn't die.
Rotor RPM low.
So there's that. Let's see. You keep your hands on the trim button until you set the cycle. So get the controls, put them in position. They're constantly moving. Get them where I want them, and then I bump the trim button and then release the controls. That's the central position trimmer setting. So I bump the trim to set it, and then I let go, kind of relax the cyclic and let it center. And then once it gets to center, then I can start controlling it again. That's how that central position trimmer works. You set it where you want it, trim, and then you release and you let it recent. You let the cyclic come back to central, to the center position, and then you can let go from it. Alright. I am just getting torn up today. Not having good luck. Try one more. Eesh.
Radar. 1 o'clock. Searching. Radar. 12 o'clock. Searching.
Hey McDaniel, awesome. Hey, thanks for dropping by. I appreciate you taking out those that red air. That was awesome. Makes life easier, and I still screwed it up. Yeah, I appreciate it. Have a good night. I'm gonna yank in a bunch of collective. Push the nose over. I'm gonna try to fly waypoint 3 as fast as I can, because that convoy was making its way there. Hopefully I can get there in time. Take out that ZSU. Take out some of those other vehicles. And protect our assets sitting at 3. And if not, get shot down again. We're going to go over the wires. Normally when you cross over the wires, you cross over at the stanchions or the pole, whatever you want to call them. But I don't want to do that. Work. Where we at? 25 clicks. 6 minutes. Alright, so let's talk about what I did wrong there in that last iteration. So I got to waypoint 3, I saw those targets out there. I didn't realize they were moving, but that's good. Doors saw them, they were getting pinged. But they were just a little bit too far out, because George saw them, then he didn't see them, and he saw them, etc. So I should have immediately gone into more of a movement to contact type role, which It's a lot easier when you have a wingman. Basically, you move low and slow until you get to a point where you can see them and begin engaging. I didn't realize I had passed them. Flew right by them somehow. And then when I turned around to engage, they took full advantage of their element of surprise. Apply to targets directly or need to have it as a gotta have it as a waypoint. Now, you can, if you know the coordinates, you can program it in and then fly directly to that. But it's gotta be a known point in order to be able to navigate to it. Once the FCR comes out, you can do an FCR scan, save it as a target, and then navigate to it. No way to just go directly to it. I suppose if your RWR ASE picks up the bad guy,
Radar.
detects a bad
11
guy,
o'clock. Searching.
and you could fly in that general direction, but it's not going to fly you directly to that. Alright, 4.5 minutes to go. Get my T on.
Radar. 11 o'clock. Searching.
Alright. 3.5 minutes to go. Hour. Trying to get there fast. Doctors aren't speed machines.
Radar. 11 o'clock. Searching. Radar. 11 o'clock. Searching. Radar. 10 o'clock. Searching. CSU. 12 o'clock. Searching. SA-15. 12 o'clock. Searching.
Hellfire's up. And slave. Deslaving. I'm deslaved.
Alright. I'm gonna pop up here. I know generally where the bad guy is. It's any of that smoke, which is probably my smoking Hulk.
I'm deslaved. Deslaving. Slaving. Slave. Deslaving.
Boys are being attacked. Are the AICVG voice calls at all accurate? I mean, accurate as far as their calls that it's, I don't know if I'd call them calls. I'd call it more conversation, I guess. Like when I'm in the front seat and I'm manipulating the TADs, I'm gonna slave somewhere. I'm gonna tell the backseater, hey, I'm slaving. And I guess in that respect, it's you know, that's Casimo's voice, right? So he's the one that actually voiced George, and he's an Apache pilot too.
SA-15, 12 o'clock, searching.
He's not gonna take artistic license with it. Maybe ED might have wanted him to.
3
I
o'clock,
don't know.
searching.
But I mean, as far as what I've heard him say, it's not really that they're they're standardized call outs. They're just conversation in the cockpit. If I'm wasing the gun,
Radar.
I'm gonna say
Gun
wasing the gun
Searching.
or gun wased, something. If I'm changing my burst setting, I'm gonna let him know, hey, I'm gonna change my burst setting to
Setting
10.
burst to 10. Pausing Hellfire.
I go,
Slaving. Deslaving.
when I say that I'm slaving, I do that so that the backseater knows what I'm doing, and he doesn't, like, depending on what my acquisition source is, he doesn't rip the airplane. So, like, if he says gun or target, if I were to say right now gun or target,
Radar.
my line of sight,
12 o'clock, searching.
he's going to slave to my line of sight. He's going to say slaving, deslaved. So once he says deslaved, then I know that I can move my head again. I can come off whatever it was I was looking at and trying to identify to him. So, what is that?
I'm deslaved. Blazing.
Well, I know that these are all bad guys out here, so. But, out of range.
Radar. 11 o'clock, searching. 2S6, 12 o'clock, searching.
How many times do you have to fire the 30mm gun for impact? Well, one trigger pull is
Can't see
going
the target.
to fire off the number of rounds that you have set. So, like, if I
Lasers off. Gun.
switch him over
Lost
to
sight of
gun,
target.
he's on the gun now, burst 10. I pull the trigger and I hold it, it's going to fire 10 rounds. Standardized. So, like, standardized calls or things like launching a missile you would call over the radio rifle to let others in the area know that you're launching a
Slaving.
missile.
I'm deslaved.
So yes, there are standardized callouts, but and then each unit will likely have their own standardized callouts, and I'm sure that there is I mean, I know that there are standardized callouts.
Tracking target.
For certain things. So, yeah, you know, there's going to be standardized terminology that you will use.
Laser on. Pausing Hellfire.
Okay.
In range. Ready to launch.
Okay. So that's a
Radar.
man pad.
5
It's an
o'clock.
Igla.
Searching.
I'm gonna go ahead and launch at him.
Missile.
Engaging.
Forward.
He's shooting at me. Or he's not shooting.
Missile. Forward.
And there it is. Well, hey, I hit the Igla. Alright. Who shot me down? Gonna do scout. Yeah. Oh yeah. Used to train 15 whiskey, is trying to Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, you know, there are... Yeah, so there are standardized, there's standardized terminology. There's standardized callouts. I would say that most of that stuff that is voiced in the cockpit with George is stuff that you want to talk about in the cockpit, but not necessarily stuff that's absolutely standardized. I mean, I was the gun, I'm going to say I was wasing the gun, or gun wased, or something to that effect. But it's more, you know, conversation between the front seater and the back seater, just to make sure everybody's on the same page. So anyway, hey, I hope you all enjoyed the stream today. I sure did, even though I got shot down a whole bunch of times. But you know, sometimes I don't know, the AI is just too good, right? So anyway, hope you all enjoyed it. I'm gonna call it a day, and we'll see y'all next time. You guys take it easy, and we'll see you. Peace.